Hey everybody. Hey, um, this is kind of with a heavy heart. This is just kind of not scripted or anything like that, but I had a good friend of mine, Ramon Heflin, pass away uh, yesterday, I believe it was. And you know how it is when somebody who you consider to be like a really good friend, a brother. I mean, we'd known each other for I think at least 15 years, and just really all the emotions with that, and happy for him in some ways, of course, but just some sadness. But I really, this last 24 hours, I've really been thinking about some of the things he said to me over the last 10 to 15 years. And some people have just a real impact on you. And so I just wanted to share, like I said, I considered him like a brother, a really good friend. And I just wanted to share like three of the things that he said to me and just kind of mirrored for me, that made a big impact on me, enough where I think about it right now at his passing. And one of those was that his favorite verse was when Jesus said, "Should I not be about my Father's business?" And that's a good question, honestly, for all of us Christians to ask ourselves. I mean, my mind has really been uh, going through that lately, like remembering him saying that. He obviously uh, told me that was his favorite verse, but are we really about our Father's business each and every day? Are we seeking to pray and to fast? Are we looking for people that we can disciple, that God would lead us to? Are we being good witnesses for Christ, in our lifestyle and with our words, um, everywhere we go? And so I've really been thinking about that a lot. Am I about my Father's business all the time? And something else Ramon always used to say was that he was about all. And I know that a lot of people, a lot of books have talked about this, but the that great commandment when Jesus said, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your soul, all your mind, and all your strength." We so quickly as Americans even just pass over that. We've heard it 1,000 times. Like, yeah, yeah, I know that. I learned that in Sunday school. But Ramon kind of lived for those last years of his life, especially in such an all way, like that it made me. I've been thinking, especially in this last day and a half, just what that means. Like, do we really love Jesus with everything that's inside of us? Not half. Not like I have my idols, I have my sports that I love so much, and pleasures and entertainment and family. These are all our main loves, and then Jesus just is kind of like, we have him too. But no, do we love him far above everything else? Where we don't have idols, we don't have other things that we worship, but we just have given our all to Christ, and we do that each and every day. So I just want to challenge you with that, because trust me, that's a challenge to me when I think about all the times Ramon tried to convince me from the scriptures of the importance of that, of loving God with our all. And one last thing, he those who know him, and if you didn't know him, it's still a good Bible lesson, because all this stuff is just from the Bible, of course. But he always used to make a big deal too about you know not John 3:16, but Revelation 3:16, which is a good memory verse, to not be lukewarm, or Jesus would spit us out of his mouth at the end, but to, I guess it goes right along with loving him with all of our heart and all of our soul and our mind and our strength, not being lukewarm, keeping that fire on the altar of our hearts lit every morning, putting on fresh wood, with prayer and Bible reading, and enduring to the end. Oh man, how much did those who know him? How much did Ramon talk about the fact that you had to endure to the end to be saved? Kind of that conditional aspect of salvation, which is not talked about much these days, but so important and so biblical. I mean, Jesus talked about that, and that's of course in the book of Revelation too. How we have to make it to the end, either until Jesus comes back for us, or until the end of our lives, till the end of our earthly lives. We need to endure to the end, stay faithful in our hearts, with our lifestyles, in our conduct. We need to stay faithful doctrinally to the Bible in order to be saved. And so, anyway, just wanted to, my heart's really been heavy these last 24 hours, even the last few days. Had another, my former youth pastor pass away too. So it's just been quite the emotional week. Um, but anyway, I think God would want us to just look at times like this and just reflect and really think about what these people have taught us, what they lived in their lives, um, and what they've tried to teach us from the scriptures, and just go with that. So, anyway, God bless. Hope to talk to you guys soon. Have a good one. Bye.